I love vocals. So many times I start a mix with the instrumental and I'm just like waiting to connect emotionally with the song. And then you put the vocal in there and it's like, ah, there it is. I've been waiting for you. And the thing about vocals is that they've got S's in them, and S's can be kind of bad. You want to treat them, on the way in if you can, but sometimes they get past the tracking engineer and you want to work on them in the production if you can, but sometimes they get past the producer and then I end up having to deal with them and make them beautiful. And sometimes a regular old de-esser isn't cutting it. And the reason is because I'm not dealing with the volume of the S. The volume is fine. The real problem is that there's like some crazy resonances within the S that you need to fix. And I end up grabbing a dynamic EQ, and then there's like 10 bands and a bunch of multi-band compressors all trying to solve these problems. And rather than do any of that, I've got two methods that are a little bit more manual, but end up being quicker and get better results for me. And here they are. If I just have a couple of S's here and there, what I'll do is I'll pull up Pro Q 4 or 3 or whatever in Audio Suite. So that means that I'm just working on one particular clip. So I have this little S chopped out. I'll play it back and dial in the frequency that's super resonant and dip that out. And you may ask me, why don't you just use a dynamic EQ? Because then you wouldn't have to go and do all that specific stuff, because a dynamic EQ is going to mess with the whole rest of the clip rather than just the S. The other thing that I really like to do is I like to bring the S's into Isotope RX. I've got it in the ARA plug, but you can do it in the standalone or whatever. I'll use that attenuate module and set the strength down to like 0.1 or 0.3, something real low. And I'll highlight the hot spot in the S. So I should have picked a worse S because sometimes it's super duper clear, but this looks a little worse to me. For the sake of demonstration, we're just going to process it a few times and bring down that level. And now it's probably not going to be as resonant and spiky. I hope your S's sound amazing right out of the gate, but if they don't, maybe these two methods will help your S's sound a little more gorgeous.